Okay, guys, I'm going to get right into this. You're going to have to catch the replay, perhaps. But as y'all can see, I'm bundled up. I'm bundled up because spring has not sprung in a couple of days. It is cold outside. It ain't too bad today. It was worse yesterday and even worse on Monday. But they calling for more rain and all in these coming days. But anyway, guys, I'm just coming to you guys because I just got out of a meeting with my manager. Now the meeting was supposed to only be um, between 11 a.m. and 11:30. But after she asked me, some of the questions she was asking me, because it was just like something like just finding out, because I'm back downstairs now, and I have been away from downstairs for over a year, and in that time, a lot of stuff have transpired. So she wanted to know how was I getting along. I had to learn a few new programs and things of that nature, and there's some new systems in place that she wanted to just make sure that I was okay with. But once the questions had ended, I don't know, I probably got it on and popping because I started reminiscing because I got over 22, but she got almost 30. So she's been in the agency a lot longer than me. But we started reminiscing, and my, did that time fly. And she even said herself that the conversation was quite interesting, good conversation we were having, just reminiscing about the good old days and things like that. And I was sharing with her about how I respect honesty from a person, or people, and I do, because I'm gonna give it. I'm not saying that you need to go and tell people all your business and things like that. Ebony, you don't need to do that. But if you feel like they're being intrusive or whatever, you can. Because somebody asked me, "Hi, Ebony, are you trolling?" Because how many times we gonna say hi, baby? Hi. Um, Ebony, you done throw me off with them. You got to go, Ebony, because you trolling. You over here trolling, and I ain't got time. Now, see, this is what gonna get you. But, yeah, so her and I, we were reminiscing, talking about how things were back in the day, and I had shared with her, I'm talking about my manager. Hey, Miss B! How you be? Yeah, they didn't got blocked, Miss B. Thank you. They didn't got blocked. But I was sharing with her how honesty, I love it. Now, you like I said, you don't have to give people all your daggone 411 because everybody ain't supposed to be getting all of that. But if you feel like that, they're being intrusive, we can just tell them. I mean, I'm like, I asked the daggone coworker, what you need with that information? She asked me a question. I'm like, what do you want to do with that information? I even said that to an older manager. She's retired now. Cause she say, Sharon, don't tell nobody I've been. Why you want it? So you can just send it downtown, and by the time I get downtown, it'll be all twisted, unrecognizable to me? No, no, and no. So, and got your stuff back. Drew the janitor. You're a mess, lady. So, you don't have to be that transparent, especially, I tell people what I want them to know, what I think they need to know. You don't need all the 411. But I love honesty because I remember I was sharing with the manager about how when I went to a director who's no longer part of the agency, I had shared something, and he did something that made me look at him differently. I appreciated his honesty because being a director, they be trying, some of them, sometimes, not all, sometimes they be trying to hide stuff. You know what I mean? Trying to camouflage it or make it seem like it's something that's really not. But this man was just right honest with me. He said, Miss Rob, what did he say? How did he say it? He said, I forgot what he called me. He had a little nickname for me. But anyway, he said, you're right. And that's why he endeared himself to me. He said, you're right, but it's a numbers game, something to that effect. And I'm like, wow, did he really disclose that? He didn't have to. He didn't have to, but he did. So, I mean, and I love him for it because he was honest. And there was another thing that transpired that he was honest about that I really, it just cemented the deal for me. In my mind, I'm like, okay, he a real one. He a real one. Because you can tell how people be moving if they real or fake. You know what I mean? You can tell. What you talking about, Miss B? Drew man got you tired and waiting on golly to fall asleep. Miss B. Miss B, you just come through the door kicking and screaming and hollering. What is going on? Oh my gosh, I'm here for it though. I'm here for every drop of it. Because it's funny to me. Oh Lord, I bet you crack yourself up too sometimes, don't you, lady? You got to crack yourself up at times. You got to. Because I know I cracks my own self up sometimes. I'm like, Sharon, why did you say and sometimes I don't even be trying to make it funny. It just comes out funny. I don't know if it's the expression on my face or I don't know. I remember I told my sister-in-law something. I bet you do, Miss B. I bet you do. But it's nice to laugh, though. It's nice to laugh, Miss B. You know what this world we living in today? My nose is all. This world we live in today is so much stuff going on, and with that daggone Joker in the White House is even going to get worse before it get better. And it's a lot of weight on people. So when you can laugh, why not? Right, my God. Well, Miss B, how the dickens did he get your car key? How did he get your car? With your keys hanging on the pole with them wings, how did he get a hold of your car? Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Drew, help. Look like Drew might be having some problem. Probably be looking for some help from you or somebody. Because Recky done listen, Recky done did a lot to him now. Wait a minute. You forgot you done told her Recky done took Drew's this and took Drew's that. Recky, Holly don't sleep. You say, golly, wake up and save the day. Y'all need some help in the worst kind of way. They taking everything up off you and Drew. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, he coming for Golly now. See, Golly ain't gonna play with him. Golly gonna twist them all in all kinds of knots. Golly he gonna take that little pinky finger, the one that he gonna take that little pinky finger and he gonna spin that boy around on that little pinky, and it's gonna be all she wrote. And Recky ain't gonna be messing with nobody, nothing ever again. Oh, I told you well, golly, TV done told you guys, wig blowing in the wind. Golly likes the trolls. So, because I'm like, you like the trolls? You the only one I heard say they like, he say, because I gets them right. I say, how you do that? He said, with the flick of the tongue. He said, I'll get them right. So, I mean, no. Yeah, playing that ball with. Oh, Miss B. Miss B, I think you missed your calling. I just do. I think you missed your calling. You know, people used to tell me that. They used to say, Miss Sharon, you done missed your calling. You should have been come me. I say, now listen, I ain't saying nothing that funny. Now you just trying to jerk my chain right about now. And he say, see, stuff like that. He say, that's funny. I'm like, well, what made it funny? He said, the look you had on your face when you said it. I'm like, okay, okay, I'm gonna leave that be. How you doing today, Miss B? I don't think I asked you. Police couldn't get it. You mean a Durgon popo there and they saw it but couldn't do nothing? You know they need to be reported on. They could. I mean, they go up out these. They're going those little counties, them those nice pretty, and just to go up there and get a cat. They could snatch your mess down. I mean, you know, shame on them. Sick of them. Oh Lord, have mercy. You good? Okay, that's good. How's your eye? Your eye okay? Your eye doing all right? I hope it is. I hope it is. One foot, one foot man back, posted bail. Okay. Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh Lord, I seen her up there eating some peas and some chicken that she done got from somebody that went and begged somebody for something to eat. And she sucked them peas all down. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Look at, can y'all believe this? This don't make no sense. Where's this time going to? When I was in that meeting, it seemed like that meeting was never ending. But now I get up here and get on live and the time just go, 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 go. I'm like, talking. Did she really say that? Did she really say, you know that girl missing some pieces. She missing some pieces. She is missing some pieces. How you gonna not know what a pea is? Oh, well, her pea, little pea brain cell. Somebody should have said in the comment, yeah, just like your that little space up in there. It's a veggie too. It's a veggie too. It's vegetable dyes all up in there. She was like, I don't think she ever made it. Miss B, she never got there. She never got there. And when she got there, the stuff was shut down. They said, oh no, we closed for the day. You can't get, try back tomorrow. And you know her, she ain't doing no bunch of walking nowhere. So you know she ain't never go back and get no line. So she walking around here a pea brain for a lot of years. A lot of them. A simple self. Asking that guy, I didn't even hear that. I told you, I look at her in small dosage, Miss B, because sometimes that woman can hurt my vision and my ears is a close follow. I'm like, I can't. I mean, I watch because if I'm going to, talk about it from time to time, you got to watch. So, but sometimes I can't, a little bit of her. When I tell you a little bit of her go a long, long way. I'm telling you the truth. You say, Drew, rain, rain. Oh, I'm scared of them dentures. You scared of the dentures? What the dentures doing? They dancing and jumping and pop. See, she ought to just go on that trail like myself. See, and you won't have that problem. They jumping and popping and screaming all over the place at people. Oh my gosh. Miss B, it's done come time again. I got to get on up out of here. Oh, they still do. They still two food trucks. Oh, Lord. Well, I guess they gotta eat. I guess they gotta eat. Oh, but I bet you they ain't sharing none of it with Kitty. Poor Kitty. I don't know why Kitty don't pack up his little suitcase and go about her business. I don't know. I wouldn't put up with that mistreatment. Starving me to death. And you sitting up there eating up in front of my face some stolen food. You could have shared some of that stolen food with me. All right, Miss B, you have a blessed day too. Thanks for coming on through. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm gonna say bye-bye. Why time just fly? Soon as I get on live, the time just Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, Miss B, until we meet again, you have a wonderful rest of your day, okay? All right, bye now.